Okay, folks. Now, I'm just going to put up a few stoichiometry videos, and I'm going to start with the very, very easy stuff first. Now, this is just finding the empirical formula. Very often comes up in question 4, and it's handy 6 marks because you only have a couple of little operations to do, and then you pick up your marks, and it's very easy to get it right and get full marks. So the example I'm going to do here is on page 162 of your textbook, and it's question 5a. So they told us in the question that the percentage of iron to oxygen is 77. Excuse me, move that out of the way. Sorry, 77.77% iron, 22.22% oxygen. It doesn't add up to 100, but again, we'll just go from there. Okay, so the first thing we do is we convert that percentage into grams, and there it is. So it just doesn't matter what the percentage is, just it becomes grams. It just becomes grams. So 77% becomes 77 grams, 22% becomes 22 grams. I only put in the 100 grams there to be more correct, shall we say, to be more correct. Now, once we have it in grams, all we have to do now is convert it to moles. And to do that, you divide by the atomic mass of each individual element. So in this case, we're dividing the iron by the mass of iron there we have by 56, and we're dividing the mass of oxygen by 16. So we're dividing across by the atomic mass. Okay, now we end up there with the same number. I'm just going to pull up this sheet here a little bit so we can see it. Now, so as you can see, they're both 1.39. Now we divide across by the smallest number. So in this case, both the numbers are 1.39, so we're going to divide across by 1.39. So we end up with a ratio of iron to oxygen of 1:1. Okay, 1:1. Which means that our formula is going to be FeO, 1 iron, 1 oxygen. Okay, if it was 1:2, for argument's sake, it'd be FeO2, but I have another example of that. So to find the empirical formula, guys, 3 very simple operations. Okay, particularly when they give you a percentage. Okay, first thing, change it to grams. Second thing, divide across by the atomic mass. Third thing, divide across by the smallest number. Okay, and that will give you the ratio in your formula. Okay, so just those 3 simple operations, handy things to do to pick up a few marks. Okay, I'll move on to a slightly more difficult version in the next video.